Zero at Disney Cars Toy Club, and today we have a really awesome video for you guys. We're going to be opening up this giant strawberry shortcake strawberry that's filled with all sorts of goodies. We also have a giant Play-Doh strawberry egg that has 3 blind boxes inside of it, and finally we've hidden 1 blind box out here on the table. Now we're going to start the video off by opening up the giant Play-Doh strawberry egg. Here's a better look at our egg. I just put a giant thumbprint right there on the side. Here's a look at the top. It's got these 2 little cool flowers up here. And of course the eyes just pop right off. And let's just go ahead and get this thing opened up. Let's see what we got inside of here. There's just so much Play-Doh on this thing. Look at that. And some of you may already know what this is, some of you may not. We've only done 1 of these because they're so hard to find. These are going to be the Yummy Breakfast Kidrobot blind boxes. Here's a look at the back. These are some of the different figures that you can collect. And there's sort of an interesting story behind these blind boxes. These are actually just really hard to find. In fact, if you go on eBay, most of the time you can't even find a sealed one of these for sale on there. You can't find them on Amazon, and I couldn't even get them on the blind box website. They were sold out on there. Let's see what we got for our first one, then I'll tell you guys the rest of this story. So for our first one, that looks like a potato. I'm trying to figure out what that is. This is actually going to be an egg. I first thought it was a potato because it was brown, but I noticed that it has like this little crack right here going across it. And if you notice, it's kind of crying a little bit because it's cracked. So it's a cracked egg that is crying. So that's our first one that we got. And that one is, let's see, where is that one? That one's not even listed on here. Wow, that's kind of crazy. Maybe it's, I guess it's the mystery figure, or maybe it's a rare one. I'm not really sure. It's not even listed on the front of the box. I don't even see it on there. Wow, that's kind of crazy for our first one. Our first one's not even on the box, but going back to my story, as you can see right here, it's got a price tag of $4.95. I found these at a bookstore in the mall, which is Books A Million. Wow, this one's really packed in there tight. But Books A Million had half a case of these sitting right by the register. And another interesting thing about this is when they do sell on eBay, I've seen them for sale for as much as $15. And these were $5 at the local bookstore, so that worked out really well, especially since a lot of you guys have been requesting these. So for this one, looks like we got a strawberry cupcake with sprinkles all over it. And if you notice, they have these chains so that you can use them as your keychain. And the thing that I really like about these is, if you notice, it actually has 2 parts to this chain, so you can actually take part of it off, as you can see there. So if you don't want to use this piece, you can use it as kind of like a hanger. You can put it on a book bag, or you could still use it for your keys and just not use that other piece. And the great thing about these is, as you can see, they're round. There's no sharp pointy things on it, so you could actually have these in your pocket without really digging into your leg or anything like that. Let's see what we got for our third blind box that came out of our Play-Doh egg. We usually don't put that many inside of the egg, but I wanted to do that for this one. Let's see what we got here. For this one, we got a caramel apple, and I'm not so sure I would want to put this one in my pocket because it seems like the stick would break off. That one is very cool. I think the s'more is actually still my favorite. And speaking of the s'more, let's take our little BFF off the top of there. And we hid one of the blind boxes inside of our s'more here, which some of you guys probably already figured that out once you saw the first one. So here's our next yummy dessert. Get some of this Play-Doh off my finger here. And I really was shocked when I saw these at the bookstore, because if you look at the bottom here, it has a date of 2011, so these are not new. These are 3 years old. So it was really exciting to find these just sitting on the shelf there. I still haven't gone in Barnes & Noble. I've had a lot of you guys commenting and telling me that Barnes & Noble also has a lot of blind boxes, so I need to go in there and check out what they got. And for this one, we got one of our little coconut cookies. These are the little Girl Scout cookies that I like, and I can't think of the name of them. I know that they usually have little coconut pieces in there, but these things taste so good. In fact, that's probably my favorite sweet that's out here on the table, at least so far. Let's go ahead and set that down. Now, let's move all this stuff out of the way. And let's open up our strawberry shortcake strawberry. And inside we have all sorts of stuff. We got some more yummy desserts. We also have some more blind boxes. Let's go ahead and start with the Let's Hang blind box. Now these aren't my favorite blind boxes, but they do have some pretty neat desserts in here. This one, however, is not a dessert. This one is, I'm not sure what that is. I guess it looks like maybe some Tylenol or something. Some of the other ones that you can get, there's some popsicles, there's, I guess that's a pork chop. Looks like there's a lemon back there. There's a lime. And that looks like a piece of sausage, maybe. Let's see what we get for our next one. We have gotten the popsicle ice cream. That's probably the best one that I've seen come out of here. And for this one, wow. Okay, we got a little bike, a little moped. And I just now realized as I was looking at this is actually the lemon and the lime riding together. And it's got a little bolt of lightning on the bottom. That's actually really cute. And it's got a number on the back, 23. That's Michael Jordan's number. We'll set that down. Now let's open up some of these yummy desserts. Let's see what all we got here. So right here on the back you can see $4.99, same price as the blind boxes. Now online, if you go on eBay, these things are a lot more expensive. So here's our first one. We got this strawberry. Goes well with our strawberry theme here. This one seems like it might be kind of hard to put in your pocket because it seems like that would kind of poke into you a little bit. But it would be really nice to have it like on like a book bag or something. Now if you notice, the keychains on this are a little bit different. So these don't have this little tiny piece right here. That's kind of interesting. So I guess that's the big difference, because I think some of these are the same as what would come inside of the blind box. I could be wrong on that though. In fact, let's take a look real quick. Let's see, is this ice cream on there? It is. So as you can see, the ice cream's actually inside of the blind box. You can get that as one of the items, or you can just buy them in the package, but you're gonna get a different type of keychain with it. So that's really good to know, especially if you want to collect these, or if you just want one specific one. And I bought all the blind boxes, but I didn't buy all of these. There was still a few left. I was nice enough to leave a few left on the counter. So there's our popsicle. And for this one, you know, I still don't know exactly what this one is. And I so figured it out once I got it out and I saw the little swirls on the top. It's a cup of pudding. I was sitting there looking at it, wondering if it was some type of like frappuccino or something like that, because it's shaped kind of like a coffee cup. But then I saw the top and I was like, oh, okay, it's a pudding. So there's our vanilla and chocolate pudding. Now that one would be pretty cool to have in your pocket. And then finally we got this one here. This one might be my favorite one to come out of one of these little packages. I do like the strawberry, but this one looks really cool. This one looks like a sugar cookie with some red icing and sprinkles. You can see where the inside of the cookie is. Kind of an odd shape for the teeth though. It's only 3 little teeth in there. So there is that one. That one's really neat. I might actually use that one as my keychain. And just one really quick comparison before we end this video. This is going to be the Kidrobot BFF cupcake. This is the Yummy Dessert cupcake. So you can see a little bit of similarity, but there is a lot of difference. And I just now realized as I was touching this is actually fuzzy. This is felt on the bottom of this one. That is really cool. Wow. These things get cooler the more I look at them. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed our Yummy Dessert blind box unboxing. If you did, be sure to press the like button. Also, let us know in the comments, do you want to see more of the Yummy Dessert blind boxes, or would you rather see something else? This is Disney Cars Toy Club, and as always, thanks for stopping by.